Lately been running the stat sheet. All of these numbers, I feel like an athlete. Run it up, fuck it all. We just went double up. None of you niggas see cash me. Niggas ain't built like us. How you talk shit on the gram and I want to see you at me. Ay. Niggas be chatting. All the propaganda, you be bluffing my ass.
Okay, welcome back to another video. So today I'm reacting to some more sport. I did an NFL reaction recently and I got 2 suggestions mostly on that video, and that was to do NFL hardest hits, but also to do an NBA. I was planning to do NBA anyway because obviously it's like the second sport in America. And I feel like it's probably the one that I'm most likely to enjoy. I feel like it's probably easier for people to get into NBA because it's so quick paced compared to some other sports like football. If Americans was soccer, sorry, I'm gonna have to title this video "Soccer Fan" just to explain it to you Americans. That's gonna pain me because yeah, it's football. But if Americans wanted to get into soccer, I feel like it would be a lot harder because it's quite a slow paced game. I feel like NBA is a lot easier to get into because it's so quick paced and like high intensity. So yeah, I'm interested to watch this. I saw it's only a 6-minute video, this one, and that's just because at the moment I'm having some mad Wi-Fi problems. It's been very dodgy. It's taken me like a good hour and a half to upload each video, and that's like a 6-minute video sometimes. So if I was to do like a fully my NFL video is like 20 minutes or something, if I was to do that, it would take like a good 4 hours, 5 hours or something to upload the video. So I don't want to do that right now. Hopefully my internet will get fixed soon and I'll be able to do that for you. But yeah, I've picked this one because it was the shortest one I could find. But I saw some for like LeBron James highlights or Steph Curry highlights, stuff like that. I feel like that could be cool, like focusing on an individual player. But for now, it's just the top 10 NBA players of all time. Let's get straight into it. That's crazy. It's like, that, I guess that's like the equivalent of dribbling past people. Or no, because you still dribble in basketball, but it's like dribbling in the air. You go up and then you just duck underneath the hands. It's crazy. And I get that's legal because he's still in the air the whole time, isn't it? So you can move the ball as much as you want, as long as you're in the air. Yeah, yeah. As I'm still not, I know more about basketball rules than I did NFL because I've played basketball at school, so you kind of get like a bit of an understanding. We've never played NFL because I feel like that's a more just American sport, whereas I feel basketball's a bit more widespread in terms of its influence. I think people in Europe play basketball a lot more than they play NFL. There's still some NFL in England, but basketball's more prominent, I think. So yeah, we kind of play basketball in UK schools, and I think I have a decent understanding of the rules, but it's still like not perfect. So if there's stuff I don't understand, you might have to explain that into the comments. That's just mad. Oh shit, he's got a knee in the face as well. Bro, that's one thing I would say about American sports. I feel like they're so much more athletic than UK sports. I said this in the last video, reacting to NFL stuff. It's like, in soccer, you can kind of get by with being not that fit, and it's like you can get by with like, you could probably, like, there's some English players that like you kind of have a bit of a beer belly and you can kind of get by. It's more technical, whereas for American sports it's so much focused on fitness, and maybe that's to do with like the whole college systems where they like breed these perfect athletes. It's a lot more athletic, I feel like, and it's more physical, more to do with your physicality. Whereas I think football you can get by without that, although that's changed recently. I think the thing is, in England, I feel like lots of the sports 20, 30 years ago, there was a big drinking culture around it, especially in soccer. In England, it was like 20, 30 years ago, you would go and get drunk and then play with a hangover, and that was like the fun of football. It's like all these like pro players playing at like the top of the game would go and get drunk the night before and then play. And it's like that's kind of phased out recently, and even it's like America has influenced UK sports so much in terms of sports science, I think. Like, there's been so many managers or players who have got stuff from Americans, and like you bring in American coaches and stuff to improve the sports science, because that's where the biggest developments were, and then it's turned into a more of a physical game recently. It's a lot more Americanized. If like our whole sport is being Americanized at the moment, I think, really, because there's more money in it basically. But yeah, the footballers are turning into more perfect athletes now, whereas 20, 30 years ago there was like full-on people with dad bods playing. But yeah, definitely American sports is, I feel like, all the athletes have to be peak physical condition, whereas in English sports you don't see that as much. Oh shit, so I thought that guy was defending. He just intercepted it and played it back. These are all old school videos as well.
Solomons with 10, with 8, with 6. Not a good matchup right here for the Heat. Solomons, Wade with a steal, with 2. Wade puts it up for the win. Yeah, baby!
That's the shit. Whenever I play basketball, it's like the tackling. I feel like there's a skill to tackling in basketball. I could never tackle anyone. And I feel like, yeah, tackling someone in basketball, like, I don't know if you have defenders in basketball. I feel like that's not really a thing. Is it? I don't know. Let me know. You don't really have someone like whose job it is to defend. It's kind of like the whole team job to defend, the whole team jobs to attack. But yeah, I feel like the blocking and the tackling's definitely something that I think that's more something you have to learn. Like I could never tackle. I feel like an amateur can like shoot, but the whole tackling and the tactical stuff, I feel like that's a bit more advanced.
With 6.
I don't know how you tackle in something like that.
Yeah. With a steal, with 2.
I guess it's more about getting your body in the way, kind of, really. That jump. Oh, and then, yeah, so if you jump before that line here, it's a 3-pointer, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. God, I hope I'm not wrong about that. I'll look stupid. So he jumped before that, so he got 3, right? Yeah. That's crazy, that jump.
Left. A 3 wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard,
This is the shit that I always find sick about basketball. It's like the winning a game in like, it has 0.9 or like 9 seconds left, right? Or like 0.9 seconds. I think it's 0.9. So it's less than a second left, and it's like, you just have to get a shot off, and if it goes in, you've won it. That's like, this kind of stuff, like the last second winners, I feel like that doesn't happen as much in football. This is the clips that I've seen, it's always like the last second winners, and like, the crowd goes crazy. It's always, yeah, college games in basketball just look sick. You go to a school game or a high school game in England, and it's just like a few parents there, and like some school kids. Like, you don't get the kind of support for, school games in the UK as you do in America. That's one thing I would say, like, sport in America, the school culture with sport is so much better than the UK is. The whole, like, they just breed athletes through the college system. We do not have anything like that in England.
It's Lillard. He got the shot off.
And it's like, he just gets the shot off.
It's Lillard. He got the shot off.
In like 0.3 seconds. And wins it by 1 point. You don't see shit like this in soccer.
Because it goes in at 0-0, but it's out, it's over, and the Portland Trailblazers in shock.
That's got to be the best way to win a game.
Didn't hit one outside shot in the fourth quarter. Get the kid with the big
105.99, 18.7 seconds
Old
left.
school video.
Miller for 3. And he
Can't even see the net.
Reggie Miller with a clutch trade, and it's 105-102. And a steal. Miller retreats to the three-point line. Reggie Miller has tied the game with 13 seconds remaining.
Okay, I can barely see what's happening then. Yeah, so he just won it, or drawn it with a 3-pointer.
Three-point line and hit again.
I don't know, this is the one thing I've never got about basketball, the rules about fouling. It's like, from what I know, basketball isn't a contact sport. But that looked like he fouled him. Here. Yeah, let me know in the comments the rules about like physical contact and fouling in basketball, because that's something I've never fully understood. And he wasn't on the ball then as well, so I don't know if that changes it.
Back 7, 6, 5, the Blazers shoot. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds, 1 second. West throws it up.
That's crazy. It's the last second winners that is like the best part about basketball. It's some old school footage, Jesus. It's shot on a fucking film cameras, man. That's probably the first time I've ever heard an American crowd chant. I feel like that's one thing that American sport is lacking a bit, is the chanting. Like, yeah, that's what UK sport beats Americans on, or at least football does. Yeah, I feel like there's, yeah. Why do Americans not chant as much? It's weird. I feel like you never get the same kind of atmosphere at American games. It's weird. Like, you go to like English football, like that's a good atmosphere. You go to like South America, bro, like Brazilian, Argentinian games, bro. It's crazy. Like the flares, they just like they go there to sing. They don't really go there to watch the football. Like if Americans want to see some like what American sport atmosphere should be like, I'd say go and Google like Boca Juniors chants just go and Google like South American football chants. It's like that shit's mental. And like even Italy and stuff like that, it's like I feel like America just don't have good sports atmospheres. I don't know where that comes from. It's weird. Like it's decent. Like everyone's still there, like they still jump around and shout, but I feel like it's like you don't get the chants. There's not a chant culture in America, which is weird.
Goodness, can you believe that? 1.5 seconds, no timeouts. Tyreek at the
That's crazy.
Tyreek at the
It's like, I guess at that point in the game, you're just, like, you know you've got, I guess they have to watch the clock as well to know how long they've got left. You're just going for it. Like, you're not trying to, like, work together an amazing play. You just, fuck it, I'm going to throw it at the net. And when it comes off, it's crazy.
timeouts. Tyreek at the
I did that with, like, 0.2 seconds left. That's the shit that's best about basketball.
You're reviewing it. Tyreek Evans, and you can see he got it off in time. The red line.
So does he has to release the ball before the clock gets to 0 and it'll count. Like however far the ball travels, he just has to release it before 0. Yeah, that's like a sick part of the game, is the last second winners.
Not yet flashed. Wow.
Which obviously upset his mind. Here's McGrady for three. 35 seconds to go. Continues to hit at the line. And the Spurs now lead by 7. Rockets looking for a quick shot. Bowen is all over. McGrady foul is picked up.
Oh, so this guy's like single-handedly getting his team back into the game.
No timeouts remaining. Finally gets it in to McGrady. McGrady over Bowen for three. Yes.
Is that all the same guy?
As
Yeah.
many as 11. Yao Ming on the inbounds. Trying to make things difficult. Brett Barry gets it in. Jalen Brown lost it. Here comes McGrady. No timeouts remaining.
Is that still the same guy?
For the win. Yes. 1.7 to go.
That's crazy. And it's meant to be number 1, the best thing that's ever happened in basketball history.
Slide out and steal it. Here comes Chicago. 17 seconds. 17 seconds from game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan open. Chicago with the lead. Crossover. Look at Brian Russell.
Michael Jordan, right? He said Jordan.
Michael pulls up and buries
Yeah.
the shot to give him a 1-point lead. That may have been BA. Watch Jordan's left hand here as he gives Russell the push. Referee can't see that. Jordan
Slipped
frees
over.
himself up for a clean look. The greatest thing about Jordan is he has all the tricks. That's why it's so difficult to guard him.
Michael Jordan's someone I want to watch highlights of, because I've watched a bit of the documentary. I feel like he's one of the players that it's like he embodies the sport of basketball. I feel like Americans have probably heard of like Ronaldo and Messi, and like you hear of like Tom Brady, for like you know of like the single players who are like the goats of each sport, and I feel like Michael Jordan probably embodies basketball. Like I know like LeBron James and Steph Curry are like the new generation, I think, right? Yeah. But Michael Jordan's like the GOAT of all time. And it's like, I definitely like to watch some highlights of him. Because, watching people that are like the best ever in their sport is always going to be, like, whatever sport it is, it's always going to be great to watch them. So yeah, maybe I'll do a Michael Jordan reaction. Let me know, like, link me videos maybe in the comments of like specific videos to react to, because yeah, finding videos that like will actually have the best ones in might be hard. But yeah, let me know.
The Chicago Bulls.
And that was to win the championship as well, right? I
NBA
think.
championship.
Yeah, 6th
And
NBA
it's their
championship.
second three-peat.
Yeah,
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 20%.
that was sick. I get why that one was the number one, because it's like, it's symbolic. It might not be like the best part, like the most skillful play ever, but it's like when it's to win a championship, it becomes like an iconic moment in basketball. Yeah, let me know if I should do like a part 2 to this, like link me a better video that has like better highlights in, or let me know if I should do like specific players, like Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, stuff like that. I feel like it'd be cool to focus on one player and like really understand one player's game, and like even like just NBA, like if there's other parts in NBA that would be cool, like best dunks or like funniest moments, stuff like that, let me know in the comments. And I'll be doing an NFL hardest hits video at some point, but like I said, long videos, this is already 15 minutes, so it's gonna take fucking ages to upload. I've been talking way too much in this video. But yeah, like if you'd enjoy the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah!